If you follow my channel at all, you know that I'm into the nostalgic vibe with my gear. So of course the algorithm read my mind and knew that. And I was absolutely bombarded by ads for this Pocket Dispo lens. A 3D printed mount with the glass from a disposable camera. Small, convenient, vibey. Pretty much everything I asked for. And I'm more into the gritty, grainy vibe of old digital stuff. But I did have a disposable camera at my wedding and I loved the energy from those images. So I figured for 50 bucks, why not? Keep in mind, I'm a super low budget photographer and I've gotten some pretty cool lenses for not much more than $50. And here I had it. Finally, this fun little lens that can pretty much be a body cap. It has a funky look when on your camera, but I don't really mind that at all. The Pocket Dispo has a fixed aperture of f11, so it needs a lot of light. And at 28mm, it also has an infinity focus, which basically means that anything past 5 feet should be in focus. I knew this going into it, and I'd seen plenty of other creators review this lens with mostly positive things to say. Now, I don't hate this lens, but I don't feel like it was all that it was sold out to be, at least not to me. But I can't really expect that much from a $50 lens that's 3D printed, can I? My first time using it, I quickly realized this lens needs a lot of light. And by a lot of light, I mean a lot of light. I ended up getting a flash for this, and I do think it shines when using a flash, just like a real disposable camera does. That being said, even at 5 feet, I feel like it really struggles to capture things in focus unless the conditions are absolutely perfect. Maybe it's my particular copy, or maybe 5 feet is way more than I think it is, but I think to me, like, this works better at like 7 feet. So I guess, again, like a real disposable camera, you're gonna miss a lot more than you hit with this lens, which to me defeats the purpose of this lens almost entirely. To me, it's sold as a disposable camera that you can use as much as you want and you know what you're actually gonna get, which are the drawbacks of disposable cameras. Yet, I really only think it works for the former aspect. I can use it how much I want. Sure, you can see through the view screen what you're gonna get, but once you snap an image, it's hard to know what it'll actually turn out. Now, I brought this on a family trip to use and take pictures of family members, which I won't share for, their own privacy. But I was mostly happy with what I got, albeit there were way more misses than what I'm used to getting. Can't knock the vibe though. Without the flash, I brought this lens on a photo walk on a very bright and sunny day, which is the day that I feel like I got the best use of this lens. For me, I think it works best at a distance further than 5 feet, super bright conditions, and not very much action. While I feel like a disposable camera is fast enough to freeze a moment like dancing at a party, I feel like the Pocket Dispo doesn't quite reach that height. Maybe that's why all the promotional videos I see on social media with this lens take place on very sunny, bright days. Just know that going into it if you choose to get it. And with it working from a distance, well, I already have wide angle lenses that, do this same thing but better and more consistently. So it begs the question, what am I actually gonna use this lens for? All that being said, I don't regret getting this lens. It's small enough and cool enough that I will bring it on a trip and bust it out every now and again and see if I can get something unique. It does have that gritty look, cool vibes. I just wish it was more consistent with that. In terms of build quality, it is 3D printed and does feel a little, flimsy and shakes a little bit on the camera. However, I can't blame it. It's a piece of plastic. Overall, I was disappointed with this lens, but I'm trying to look on the bright side and I'm learning to maximize my use for it. Who knows, maybe in a year, I'll make a follow-up to this video and it'll have won me over. I hope you enjoyed this video of me reviewing the Pocket Dispo lens. Let me know what you thought in the comments. And if you want to keep up with my photography and more videos just like this, subscribe to my channel. With that, thanks for watching. I've been Tony King.